Welcome to our demo of Corridor, the correspondence stream. As we log in with the admin credentials, we will be taken to a page of our dashboard with unique information regarding the number of trades, the average loans per trade, the number of loans uploaded, the number of files in waiting, along with key metrics that will help you check the status of your productivity. Before we begin the demo, let's go into the admin setup to see how the user hierarchy would be set up. In this location, you can include a branch, add users into existing branches, or provide user access into the various areas where you might have a correspondent or user. Also in the admin setup, you will see a data sheet. This data sheet maps your bulk tape with your Encompass field ID. If there are any new columns or new fields you would like to add, it can be done so by this new column button. If you would like to adjust the Encompass field or the data tape column name, this can be done through this edit or delete field button. We will close it out and go back to the home page. A couple of other items inside of the admin setup are items for the new commitment setup, including the commitment type, whether the seller would like to retain or release the loans, along with the diligence firm. All three of these can be modified to the user specifications. Let's proceed to see a new commitment from beginning to end. Under the registration section, we will select New Commitment. Here, you'll be asked to provide a commitment name. In our example, I will call it Corridor Test. Under the status dropdown, I will select Active, and on the corresponding seller, I will select Administration. This dropdown can also be adjusted per the client's specifications. The commitment type in this case is a bulk upload. We're going to make sure that the loans are released to the buyer, and the diligence firm is Digital Risk. The total diligence size in our example is 14 loans. The custodian can be anyone, and the product type can be all user inputted. The total dollar value for our upload is 1.4 million. We will set the closing date for Friday. We will set the transfer date for Monday. If there are any special notes you would like to include in this commitment, this will be entered here. If there are any products that you would like to include, that can be done by the Add Products button. If I'm satisfied with the screen, I will go ahead and hit Save. You will notice that once I hit Save, the commitment ID populated to a number. You will also receive a green checkbox that said Record Saved Successfully. Let's proceed in adding the loan data files now. We will go into the Section tab and select Commitments. You will see that the first commitment ID is the one that we would like to adjust. You will notice that the number of total loans here are 0, and that can be evident by also opening up the commitment and seeing that no loan data has been uploaded yet. We will proceed to press the plus button under the file column to upload our bulk tape. We will browse to the file and select Open and select Upload. Once this is done, you'll receive a prompt saying that the data tape has been uploaded successfully. As you can see, the total number of loans is now 14. We can proceed and view the files to make sure they have been uploaded successfully. In this case, you can see that 2 pages worth of 14 loans have been uploaded. Now we can proceed into uploading the documents for each individual loan. The first way we can upload a document is by selecting the Upload PDF document. Please note that the PDF document must be titled exactly how the lender case number has been titled. In our first example, we will make sure that it's titled ATI 0001.pdf. We will select Upload PDF document, browse to the file location, and select ATI 0001.pdf. We'll select Open and select Upload File. Once this is done, you will receive a prompt saying the PDF files have been uploaded successfully. Select OK. We can close out of this prompt to verify it has been done correctly. And as you can see, 31 files have been uploaded successfully. Please note that the document name is based on the bookmarks inside of the PDF file. As long as the bookmarks are titled in this format, this is how it will be uploaded. Let's proceed to our second example. In our second example, we will be uploading a zip of multiple case numbers. As with our previous case, you will notice that ATI 0002, ATI 0003, ATI 0004, etc. all will need to be titled inside of that zip file correctly. We can see this from our browser opening the allzip.zip. And here you can see that the file names have been titled based on the exact lender case number. We will select Upload Zip of multiple case numbers, select Choose File, and select the All Zip file. And select Upload File, and due to its large size, it is taking some time. However, it is processing each file one at a time. Once completed, it will say zip file uploaded successfully. For example, let's go and spot check a few of them, and you will see that ATI 0002 has been uploaded with the 31 files that we had in the first example. The third way to upload a zip file is to make sure that the lender case number is titled in the zip file. This zip will include all the bookmarks separated out into individual file names. This can be made evident by opening up this file, and you will see that 10 files are listed here, titled exactly how we would like it to go into Encompass. You will select Upload Zip titled lender case number.zip. Oops. Go into Choose File and select ATI 0007.zip. You will select Upload File and you will receive a prompt saying the zip file has been uploaded successfully. Just to verify, we'll open up And then the last way to upload our files is to select the Doc Plus button as we did with the bulk tape. We will select Choose File, select the file named alldocuments.pdf, and the system will separate the file based on the bookmarks as it did in the first example. Once it is done, you will receive a prompt saying file uploaded successfully. We'll close this out. We will go into ATI 0008, and you will see all 31 files are there. Now that we have completed that, we can go ahead and upload a few of these files into Encompass. We will hit Submit Loans to Encompass, and you'll receive a prompt that the loans have been submitted to Encompass successfully. In our example here, we run this process every 5 minutes, meaning once you have selected Submit Loans to Encompass, the system will go ahead and run through the process and begin uploading all documents into Encompass. Once it is complete, in process, the loan status will change. As you can see, the first one has begun processing. As we log into Encompass,